The enemy crushed my legs, but he couldn't crush my spirit. And he couldn't stop me from serving my country.
The allure of tower defense games lies in their marriage of strategy with the simple joy of seeing tactics pay dividends in real time. Trenched attempts to heighten the magic by putting you directly in the action. It has been done before, no doubt, but Double Fine's latest ups the ante by shifting the action to a more intimate and personal third-person perspective.
Your story is reminding me of Poland.
No time for chit-chat, soldier. A situation has developed.
Trenched throws you into an alternate history post-World War I, where two vets are battling it out over the fate of the world. You side with Frank Woodruff and his walking mobile trenches, think World War I-era mechs, who are up against Vladimir Farnsworth and the diabolical broadcast he's spreading around the world via robotic monstrosities called tubes.
They're gone, for now.
Most missions have you defending multiple objectives as waves of tubes attack your position. You can tweak your trench by switching out things like weapons and legs, and you can also deploy encampments like anti-air turrets, repair pods, and dampening generators that slow down these would-be conquerors of the world. Those turrets are paid for with the scrap left by defeated robots, which can be a pain to collect in the aftermath of a battle, given how relentlessly the tubes strike. This all feeds into the game's carefully negotiated balance. The deep customization and loot systems are paired with a fairly short campaign that progresses through Europe, Africa, and the Pacific, with each section concluding with a boss fight that plays up your trench's offensive capabilities. More offense usually means fewer turrets to deploy, and depending on which way you go, the game will either feel more like a shooter or more like tower defense. Enemies have rock, paper, scissors style weaknesses that are generally single-minded, though their varying behaviors mean you'll have to defend yourself as well as your encampments, along with the prime objective.
Die!
Shooting into the fray can feel as ineffectual as aggressive finger-pointing, with the short-range broadcaster weapon being the worst offender when it comes to feedback. When the campaign's over, you can try to tackle things all powered up for medals and better loot, or form a squadron for online co-op. Trench is doubtlessly a tower defense game, just one that falls further from the tree than most. Though it takes a few missteps, particularly the tedious scrap collection and the lack of a survival mode, it's ultimately another notch in Double Fine's belt. Enlist in the good fight and bring your reflexes, just don't forget to pepper your trench's steady aim with a little help from the turrets.
You